Com message. Departure clearance.
Okay.
Clearance, Nova 1 X-ray, 4000, squawk 2433.
Checked. Accept.
FMC, Nova 1 X-ray.
Checked.
On the route page.
So initial heading 258 and 4,000 feet.
Check. Are you ready for briefing?
Just a transponder.
Yeah.
Two, 4, 3, 3. Checked.
Ready for briefing?
Yes. Okay, so let's start with threats and error mitigation. And I think threat today would be traffic here in Gatwick. It's London TMA, heavy congested airspace. We can mitigate that by using the autopilot from a low altitude, and also to pay attention to our climb rate, not to trigger any unnecessary traffic alerts.
Okay.
Anything you want to add?
No.
Okay, then we do the emergency briefing.
Ready?
Before 80 knots, I will stop for any warnings, cautions and conditions stated in the QRH rejected takeoff. Above 80 knots, I will only stop for fire, fire warning, engine failure, predicted wind shear warning, or aircraft is unsafe or unable to fly. If I call stop, I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply max manual braking or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake. I will use maximum reverse thrust, verify speed brake is up. I will bring the aircraft to a halt, I will set the parking brake, and I will call cabin crew at your stations.
If you call stop, I'll monitor your action, call out any omniscient, call speed brake up, speed brake not up, call thrust reversal normal or any abnormal indication, call 60 knots, and inform ATC of the reject.
Okay, we will then identify the problem. If a possible fire exists, you will complete the memory items on my command. We will then decide if evacuation is needed or not. If we decide to evacuate, we will read and do the evacuation checklist. If the call is go,
If the call is go, we continue to take off. No action below 400 feet, except to raise the landing gear with a positive rate of climb, concerning warning. Use the autopilot to reduce the workload. At 400 feet, we select or verify the hold mode and identify the problem. We track the flaps on schedule. When the flaps are up, we do non-normal checklist, after takeoff checklist, the forwarder, and the minimum safe altitude, 2,300 feet.
okay, very good.
Any questions?
No,
So normal departure briefing.
yes, go ahead.
We are parked stand 21 in Gatwick. Expect to push back the tail to the east, then taxi along Kilo and the left turn onto November, and then Alpha November for the holding point 26 left on Alpha 3.
Checked.
We've been clear for the Nova departure. Nova 1 X-ray on the plate 20-3 November. London control 134.125. Transition altitude 6,000 feet. Airnav 1 departure. The routing in the FMC. Track 258, 8 miles to Kilo Whiskey 07, 250 knots, 2,500 feet or above.
Checked.
Then track Kilo Whiskey 09. On the track 258, 2 nautical miles, 250 knots, 3,000 feet or above.
Checked.
Then on track 244, 8 miles to Mike India Delta, 250 knots, 4,000 altitude.
Checked.
And then on track 259, 5 miles, Novma, 250 knots at 4,000 feet altitude.
Checked.
I'll use the autopilot to reduce the workload, and I'm going to use terrain on my side for departure.
Perfect. Thank you.
CDU display set.
MCP V2158, LNAV, VNAV, heading and 4,000. All right, Olivier, are we ready for departure?
Yes, Captain. We have 283 passengers on board. Can I close doors?
Yes, please close the doors. Thank you.
Safe flight.
Thank you.
Sliding door is on.
Checked. Ground from flight deck.
Ground to flight deck, go ahead.
Can you confirm that your ground checks are completed and the bypass pin installed?
All ground checks complete, all doors are closed, 787 tow bar installed, you can pressurize hydraulics.
Thank you. Pressurizing standby. Cabin crew, arms, lights, and cross check. All auto.
Yep.
Trim set.
Doors auto. Check. Review ICAS.
Fuel in center. And cancel ICAS. Okay, before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Passenger signs on. MCP.
V2158, heading 258, 4000.
Check. Takeoff speeds.
V1151, VR152, V2158.
Studio pre-flight.
Completed.
Taxi and takeoff briefing. Completed. Before start checklist complete.